The sun still shines high above, but the magic flower has stopped telling the story of a wish that was granted by the gods. Camel drivers, merchants, travelers to the desert, Lamech or distant China, craftsmen, pilgrims, shepherds, nomads, beggars and wealthy gentlemen. All were motionless before the charming flower tree. They were silent, waiting for the next story. Suddenly, a big wind blew and carried a cloud of sand and dust, making everyone dark, and everyone looked for a place to hide. When the storm calmed down, everyone opened their eyes and, strangely enough, the oasis had disappeared. There was not a single tree left. The bushes had disappeared. Not a single drop of water remained in the stream. Only barren pieces of rock and hot sand remained as far as the eye could see. A voice suddenly spoke from the sky. "I am Nda'an, Lord of the Gods. I created this charming oasis in the desert at the request of my shoe repair friend Masuf. But Allah has just called him to his side forever. So he won, and number 39 be able to continue telling stories to people anymore. I created the storm just now to split the magic flower into thousands of small flowers and spread it everywhere. As soon as they fell into the hot desert sand, they were transformed into stone. If a kind person finds one of those flowers and gives it his or her enthusiasm, it will tell one of the thousands of stories that the magic flower has told." Nda'an gave a stone rose for the poet, and everyone heard the voices of Masuf and his friend Ali. "When I die, Dawn and number 39. Bury me in the deep grave of the cold, deserted cemetery, because that place is too solemn compared to me, an ordinary person. If I die, please have mercy. Bury my body on the hill, under the bushes, so that night and night I can hear singing forever. The nightingale sings of love. One day, I was passing through the desert. I picked up 13 stone roses and heard their stories. I wrote it down so I wouldn't and 39 forget it, and wanted to tell it to my friends later. Those flowers have shown us how happy and joyful it is to live in this world, even though sometimes we still have to fight for existence and overcome material obstacles. If one day you also find a rose from the sand, it will surely tell you its desert story." Thank you for joining us for today's fairy tale. We hope these stories bring joy and meaning to your day. If you love our channel, please hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any exciting tales. Wishing you a good night and sweet dreams. See you in the next story.